From the sharp fall in the price of Bitcoin to the crash of Luna, the year 2022 has been a difficult one for cryptocurrency investors across the world.
As if this pain was not enough, the crash of cryptocurrency exchange FTX has added to the woes of crypto market, disrupting the recovery it was making over the last few months.
Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur and I have with me Ruchi Sharma.
And today's weekly wrap, we will explore the ripple effect of FTX crash felt across cryptocurrency market, stock market, centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges.
We will also evaluate which protocols and cryptocurrencies lost the most and who gained from the stunning collapse of crypto exchange FTX with a horror story, perhaps just getting started.
Let's start with the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. The Bitcoin price has fallen to lows not seen for 2 years, wiping out all of its COVID-era gains and erasing more than $200 billion from the combined price of Bitcoin, Ethereum and others. Interestingly, the correlation between the S&P 500 and Bitcoin has weakened as crypto markets suffer after the FTX and Almeda research collapse, Citigroup said in a research report last week.
The S&P 500 gained almost 6% last week, whereas Bitcoin fell by about 20%.
Traditional financial markets have been largely unaffected by the collapse, in an indication that contagion effects are relatively siloed within crypto, the report said.
On November 9, Bitcoin fell to a low of $15,588. Now, this has caused even the largest Bitcoin miners who have relatively cheap energy and the best equipment to find themselves at a loss. The current production cost is about $15,000, though it is likely to revisit the $13,000 it hit in recent months, implying a decline of around 25% from here, the bank noted.
If we talk about the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, then FTX collapse has an unexpected effect on Ethereum. A surge in on-chain transactions has led to the burning of 13,000 ETH in just 3 days, according to data from Etherscan.
And it is worth noting that Ethereum has held up better than Bitcoin in the wake of the FTX collapse. Ethereum became the most deflationary in its history as the annual supply dipped below zero for the first time since the merge.
Nansen's NFT 500 index indicates prices of non-fungible tokens on the popular Ethereum Prices blockchain fell 14% over the same period.
And among some of the top Ethereum blue chip collections, the Boat Ape Yacht Club floor price fell 43% to $60,000, CryptoPunks was off 37% to $69,000 and Moonbirds dropped 51% to $6,800.
The biggest casualty of FTX collapse was none other than Solana's SOL token. Once dubbed as the mighty Ethereum killer, ended up getting killed as SOL token nosedived almost 50% and has lost more than half of its value in a week. Only FTT, the native coin of FTX, has suffered a steeper drop.
So the onslaught spread through Solana ecosystem as its total value logged plummeted by over 32%. And other blockchains have also witnessed decreases in TVL over the same time period, with Ethereum down 10.59%, Binance Smart Chain down 9.68% and Tron down 8.84%.
Well, the reason behind SOL's fall from grace is that Almeda was one of the largest holders of Solana tokens and held $1.2 billion in SOL. Almeda's recent abandonment of SOL caused a major altcoin price correction.
Also, its market value has fallen from a peak of almost $80 billion last November to just over $5 billion. The Solana blockchain has also been plagued by a series of outages that have been a continuing sore spot over the past year.
Alongside the ties to FTX, a significant drop in Solana-based NFT activity is also a primary driver behind the token's fall. According to data from Nansen, the total weekly users across different NFT platforms on Solana dropped over 33% from 122,410 the previous week to 81,811 this week.
Moreover, GameFi projects built on the Solana blockchain like Aurora, Tap Fantasy, Star Atlas, and Mini Royal Nations have taken a major hit in the wake of the collapse of FTX.
And as they say, someone's loss is always another's gain. Same is true in case of cryptocurrencies. This recent drop in Solana takes it out of the top 10 cryptocurrency list by market value.
Unseating Solana is Polygon's native cryptocurrency Matic. Matic is currently the 10th largest cryptocurrency with a market capitalization of $7.8 billion. Meanwhile, Cardano is not directly affected by the FTX collapse. Cardano ditched a bullet that sent all other major cryptocurrencies on the brink of collapse. ADA is the only crypto major that is not listed on the FTX exchange.
Cardano founder Hoskinson said that while the liquidity troubles facing FTX won't directly affect the Cardano ecosystem, they will cause issues for the crypto industry.
So moving on from cryptocurrency, if we look at the impact of FTX's collapse on other crypto exchanges,
let's start with Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. It was Binance CEO Zhao's announcement of dumping FTT tokens, and later when Binance walked away from the bailout deal after looking at FTX's book, which played a key role in the collapse of FTX exchange.
So now that FTX is out of the picture, Binance's market share would grow sizably more. However, Binance CEO CZ said that Binance users withdrew $1.35 billion of Bitcoin in days following FTX collapse, but otherwise it's business as usual.
If we talk about the second largest cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase Global, then interestingly, star stock picker and founder of $60 billion ARK investment, Cathie Wood, picked up $21 million worth of Coinbase shares post the collapse of FTX, which would suggest that Cathie Wood is betting on Coinbase to gain from the fall of its rival FTX in the long run.
And now let's talk about decentralized exchanges. As it turns out, after FTX or Almeda research imploded, decentralized exchanges are taking up the trading volume. Decentralized exchange Uniswap is getting into the top range of the world's centralized exchanges. In the last 24 hours, Uniswap DEX achieved $1.10 billion trading volume or $2.85 billion since November 13th.
GMX is one of the several DeFi protocols to receive a boost as trust in centralized exchanges is called into question following FTX's meltdown. Last week, GMX registered a new all-time daily high trading volume of $1.17 billion. It's currently the third most profitable crypto project behind Ethereum and Uniswap.
So if we talk about stablecoins, then contrary to Bitcoin's and Ether's declining balances on exchanges, stablecoin balances remain net positive on exchanges, meaning their balances are growing.
Over $1.04 billion in Tether USDT, USD Coin, USDC, Binance USD and DAI moved to exchanges on November 10th. This marks November 10th as the 7th largest stablecoin inflow to exchanges.
And now let's have a look at the companies that lost money because of Sam Bankman-Fried's mismanagement of user funds in FTX fiasco. Institutional trading firm Genesis lost $175 million in FTX. Whereas Galaxy Digital recently disclosed its $76.8 million exposure to FTX.
Sequoia Capital announced that its $213.5 million investment in FTX is now worth zero. Hedge fund Gallios Capital lost around $100 million in FTX. Venture capital firm Multicoin Capital reportedly has around $863 million in assets froze on FTX. Singapore's Temasek has recently said that $275 million investment in FTX is now worth zero.
So apart from these companies, Amber Group, Pantera Capital, Nexo, BlockFi and many other companies are also disclosing their exposure to FTX. According to FTX's Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, FTX could have more than 1 million creditors.
Lastly, let's see who actually profited from FTX demise.
There is Cyprus-based hedge fund by the name of ARK36 with 94 million euros in assets under management, which seem to have come out on top after FTX debacle.
ARK36 sold its position in FTT on November 7th at $22.18 and shorted FTT at $18.02 on November 8th.
The firm, which had initially held 2% of its holdings in FTT, made 2% of the fund's entire assets under management in profits from shorting the currency.
Well, that's it in today's special show weekly wrap, but the full implication of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX fall would become clearer in the coming weeks as FTX's bankruptcy hearing proceeds.
We will keep you updated about this unfolding saga of FTX's collapse. Till then, keep watching 3.0TV, like and share our videos, subscribe to our channel.
And do not forget to press the bell icon to get instant updates. Have a great day.